everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, honey, I'm feeling like a old ghetto fabulous doctor tonight, honey. I'm feeling like a doctor that, I can go to the hood and work, and I can go up to the, the big boys, and I can work there too, because I fit in both ways. Okay? So let's get into this Married to Medicine. This is my first review on Married to Medicine. Is we focused? Okay, so I just want to let y'all know, don't worry, y'all still gonna get vlogs, y'all still gonna get beauty, y'all still gonna get all of that stuff I'll be giving y'all, all of that too, but I'm gonna be reviewing some shows too. It's enough room for all of us out there. I see all of y'all working, okay? I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but it's room for everybody, okay? All right, so let's get into this Married to Medicine. This is episode 2. Okay, so the scene starts off with, you know how they do the little intro, and they got Mariah, Dr. Jackie, and Quad. So they got Mariah, she doing a little split with her little daughter. She gonna break something. And then Dr. Jackie working, she always working. And Quad with her little doggies, that's her babies. Okay, so that's like the intro. All right, let me stop. Whew, let me pull it together, because I gotta get sophisticated on y'all. Okay, because I'm getting into my doctor, swagger. Okay, so the first scene is with Dr. Heavenly, and she there with her little baby, her little twin Allure. She is growing up, and what I like is the fact that every time you see Allure, she always doing some type of little work, and I love that. I love how they raising her, regardless of what kind of attitude or anger, whatever they say about Dr. Heavenly, she is doing a good job with her daughter, and it looks like she done did a good job with her older kids too, because they off to college and you really don't see them as much on the scene. So I guess they doing their own little thing and learning how to take care of themselves in so many ways, being independent. Okay, so she sits down with her daughter. She try to bond with her daughter a lot, but Allure is just like her. She don't be for it sometimes, you know what I mean? So she like, Mom, and then here come Daddy, a.k.a. Damon, a.k.a. Daddy. He walks out. And so, Dr. Heavenly tell Allure, show Daddy your cheerleading skills or whatever. Allure ain't for that. So she go on here and she leaves. She ain't got time. So then Heavenly gets into the lace party that they had, that Dr. Simone had threw, so she could feel sexy again. I guess so she can, give her man some booty. Or attempt to, or at least do something, And so, that's when Dr. Heavenly gets into telling Dr. Damon what Mariah said. And I mean, quite naturally, if you, watch Dr. Heavenly, I know that she had to have this conversation with him as soon as she got home. But I'm sure they probably had to take out a scene for her to do this, or maybe, I don't know. I just don't feel like that was her first time letting him know that, But Dr. Damon was just kind of like saying, he made you feel sorry for him, you know what I mean? Like, I know, the way he react, because, like, usually when a man is up to something, like, my reaction, like, from my history, when I asked a man about something that he doing, it was times where a man will blow up on you, or you'll get, like, these other kind of reactions. But for him to kind of play the sad role, like, I can't believe she said that, blah, 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 it made me be like, dang, like, what if Mariah is not telling the truth? You know what I mean? Like, that's really messed up. Like, we need receipts. We need some receipts. We need receipts. Like, that's the world we living in now. It's too much receipts going around in this world where you can't have receipts on somebody when you say something about them these days. You got to come with some backup, honey. So, Mariah, you got to come with some little backup or something like that. Okay, so moving right along. Okay. All right. I'm feeling like a sophisticated doctor tonight too, honey. I wanted to be a doctor too. I always like taking care of people. I be old sexy doctor. Look at me. Okay, anyway. So then, boom, that goes down. So we goes into another scene. So then we get into Contessa with the kids. Contessa got some bad kids. Like, her kid, every time they show a scene with her kids, they just all over the place. I see why Donnell Jones' mom was going so crazy. She had to deal with them bad kids. Them kids, it's just like they always busy, Then you know, Dr. Contessa now, she working and she at home now. Cause I know, come on now, that doctor money is good money. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not a lot of women these days that can really stay home. You know, even if you do got a successful man, a lot of women out here these days, they're just not sitting home. You know what I mean? You still got to go out here and get it, especially if you have went to go become a doctor. You know how hard college is, dealing with all that, everything. Like, you know, everybody that out there who went to college or going in college right now, it is tough. Everything about college is tough. And then let alone, I'm not throwing the black card out there, but let alone if you don't go to just like a all full black university. Me myself personally, I didn't go to an all black university, nothing like that. So I didn't get the, you know, black college experience. You know, I have more of the mixture college experience, like, you know, and sometimes, you know, you have more white people than black people, you know, so that makes it a little bit more hard because it's like you have it where it's so hard to get through. You got all this outside life going on because, you know, black families, you know how we go through our own little personal issues, you know, not pitting down the black family, but a lot of black families didn't come from families who went to college and all this stuff. I know me, myself personally, my mom didn't go to college and my dad didn't go to college, you know. My dad didn't even get a high school diploma, but my mom did. So it was like me being like the first one from my family to even try to go to college. It was hard, you know. It was hard to have anybody to relate to. Financially, it's hard, you know. You don't prepare for it the way that you should, you know. And it's just some things that you don't grow up in your household knowing that other people may grow up in their household knowing. So a lot of things is a little bit more difficult. So for me to go through college that long and, you know, work so hard to get through it and then get to a point where I just give it all up, you know, it's like, I kind of feel where she like, hey, I'm just going to do it a little bit part-time because I worked so hard to get here. Like, it's understandable, honey. You know, exercise that degree or all that hard work. Don't just let it go to waste. You know, do a little part time and still take care of your family and stuff like that. Okay, so moving along, I got distracted, but that's how it is sometimes. So then, Dr. Contessa's baby. Let's get into the baby. Baby running around. And no, I know how y'all is about people kids, but at the same time, them little kids is busy. You know, and every time I see them kids on the scene, they busy. And so, the little girl that ate something and jumping and skipping and skipping and skipping, and now the little girl that choked. I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even watch this. See, I had to turn my head. I had to keep turning my head, just keep turning my head like, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. But, you know, it's like, Contessa, you know, it's good that she is a doctor and she knew exactly, she was on it like, hey, I got this. She even told her husband, I got this. And that's that mother instinct. Because if I was a mother, you know, my instinct would be, hey, I'm going to save my baby. You know what I mean? So all of that was like right on, you know, like that. So then Contessa get into the fact that her dad was a drug addict and he was sick all the time, like, you know, going through, you know, mental health. And so she was talking about like how her mom would always take up for her dad and, you know, make it seem like he wasn't really an addict when he was. And even though all of that went on in her life, I don't know who raised her or was it all her mother, because I know in another, before she was saying like last season that her mother had passed. So I'm kind of assuming that her mother raised her or something went on. But however it went on, it seemed like they did a pretty good job. Like, as in, she turned out to be focused, you know. And sometimes the kids that go through the most in their household end up being the most, like, focused when it comes to education, because it seems like that's their outlet. You know, anything to get away from what's really going on in their life, they always seem to do good. Because I know personal people who had very destructive households and parents, but they turned out to be really good kids. But you could tell Dr. Contessa got it in her, so don't try her. Don't try her now. Don't try her, because she got it in her. But anyway, she was having that discussion in the day, and, you know, her and her husband just listening to her. Her husband got her back. He got her back, okay? So then, here go Quad, next scene. Quad's with her real friends, okay? And it's respectable, because, I mean, at the same time, I feel the energy and I feel the vibe. Like, when she with them, I feel a good energy. I feel a good vibe. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, as you get older in life, you don't have time for people, the drama all the time, you know, especially when you're going through things in your life. Sometimes you just don't got time for that, you know. So it's understandable for her to want to continue to surround herself around people who haven't crossed her over and made her feel any type of way thus far. And I'm gonna keep on continue to hope that's what it continue to be. And it seemed like they all can like sit down and just laugh, and that's what it's about. You know, it ain't about always you pointing the finger at me, boom, 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 and what my husband doing, and you this and you that, and you this and this, that, and put me out there just to get a check and all that stuff. Sometimes it's just about just being real with each other, real love, real people around you. It's nothing wrong with that. And I have to admit, Quadi's looking very nice. Like, she is, the way she carry herself is very, like, inspiring to me, being a young black female, and to other black females. I hope she can be an inspiration to you, because I like how she carry herself, because, you know, as a black woman, you know, she probably grew up with the black stereotype, the black woman, you know what I mean? But to continue to just still keep that same confidence and to carry herself so well like that, it just like be like, okay, go girl, you go honey, you work, you know what I mean? Like, she be working it. She always keep herself so nice. Hair done, nails done, everything did, okay? She keeps it together, and you got to give her that. You can't take that away from Quad, honey. She, you know, she keeps it together. So her and her friends is all sit at the table, and she breaks down, and they there for her, as good friends should be, you know? So they there for her, and they like, hey, regardless of what way you go, we got your back. Something that Toya and them should be saying. Whatever, which way you go, we got your back. But I understand that they feel like, why is she not coming around? But at the same time, she already know y'all. She already know that it's going to be some negativity in the midst of that. There is no negativity. It's just, we got your back whatever way you go, you know? So then, just making sure we focus, okay? So then, you know, Quad just torn. She's going through. And so then we get to Toya at the Bold warehouse. So this Bold warehouse is a warehouse with this guy, and he actually has all the props and everything to kind of like pick together like any kind of party that you want. So like any kind of scene that you're going for, he got like all the props to kind of get it together for you. So she wants to do a surprise party for Eugene for a change, something for him and not for her. But I think it's something for her, but I feel like if she do it for him, then it can kind of like make it all right. You know, she wants to have a party. She loves throwing parties, but she know that, you know, he's not for the parties all the time because of the money all the time. So she, you know, feel like, let me just do something for you so then we can still throw a party. And if we make it about you, you won't be so mad about the money that I spend. Okay. But it was still cute. I like the party. Okay. So she getting all that together. The theme is the nurses and the doctors. So then we get back to Dr. Simone. She get in the house with Cecil. And so she bring him the picture from the photo shoot. And she said she want him hanging up on the wall. And he just like, it would have been better if she came in with the outfit on. You know what I mean? Like, why is you teasing your husband? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can't say that this woman needs to have sex with her husband because I don't know what's going on in their household. Who am I to say, go have sex with your husband? Nobody know what's going on in people's household. You know what I mean? But the way you're teasing him, it seems as though, like, you know, you want him to fascinate about you. So I'm a little confused. You know what I mean? Me, myself, I don't know what their personal issues is, but when I'm mad, if I'm mad with my man, then I'm not going to do nothing to tease you either. It's just nothing, completely nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could care less if you thinking about me or not, honey. You be glad if you get a picture from me, period. Okay? So for him to, you know, for her to want to even still tease him with a picture, I'm like, I'm confused. Did y'all really go upstairs and really get it on? Are y'all really humping for real? Because you went upstairs. Then they said that you still stay in the north house, that south house. But y'all, I don't know. It seemed like, I don't know. Y'all was doing so good. I don't know if y'all want to have problems or if the show caused problems or I don't know. Okay. Next. So we on to, Dr. Jackie, she's in her office, and she got Eva in there. And, this got to be a, old pre-recorded, because we already know Eva Ben had that little boy a long time ago, way, way back. She was way on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, and she was having contractions then. So for this episode to be coming out now and she's still pregnant, it's like, dang, this is old. And I said this before, Eva looked so pretty pregnant. Like, she just looks so pretty to me pregnant, because she is like a slim girl, but like I like her with a little bit of weight. I don't want to see her fat. I mean, because she is like big, and pregnant. But it's like I like to see her with that extra weight and glow, that weight and glow that it has with her pregnancy and stuff. I like the way it look on her. It does look good. I like that look. Mine is being all, bloated and whatever. So then we get to Dr. Heavenly. She met with Dr. K. Okay. Dr. K, I'm a little suspect about you. But, however, it's not my business. You feel me? Because you in there to do your job. You feel me? But you giving me a little bit of, I don't know. Okay? But it's not my business, whatever it is. But you just coming off to me like that away. Allegedly. Okay? So, I just want to know in my own mind what's going on, because you put yourself out there. You feel me? So now I can review because you put yourself out there. Okay. So Dr. Heavenly want to go, to anger management. He pulls up some pictures. He done already Googled her, honey. He already know all the tea on her already before he even met with her. So he shows her different pictures and just, shows the different sides of her. And she's trying to get it together, okay? She's trying to. And so she tells him, I believe I can do this, or you, or something, or whatever she tell him. And he just loved to hear it. Like, you could tell, like, he's all about his ego too. I mean, he doing his job, but it's about his ego too. And he loved that little bit of camera time. I can tell, a lot. Okay. So next we get to the scene where it's the party. Okay. The party is nice though. I like the theme, nurses and doctors. That's why I get on my little doctor tees, But Dr. Simone, she walk in like she needs somebody to put her to bed. You feel me? Like, you ain't giving your husband none, but you walking around here like you want some. Okay? So then her Dr. Heavenly walk in and make sure everything all right. She got on this little nurse outfit looking all I don't know. You feel me? So everything's looking good. Everything is cool. Everybody starts to come in with their outfits. Dr. Jackie, I liked her little jacket. She was giving me the doctor tees with the slits on the side. And Curtis actually walked into a party actually looking confident. I think, like, one of the issues, and I'm not here to diagnose their relationship or nothing like that, but I think one of the issues that they could face is the fact that he may feel like inferior to her. You know what I mean? Because she's some doctor and this and that. And I don't know all what he do. I'm sure he do something. But she's more of the inferior one. So when I seen him walking with that doctor coat on and walked in with her, he walked in more confident than he has ever walked with her before. And I'm like, okay, that could be, something that he facing too. Not taking up for him because he's a cheater, But at the same time, that could be something that, bothers him sometimes, and maybe feeling like he is not on the same level as his wife. Okay. So they all walk in, everybody looking cute. I'm liking everybody. I'm feeling everybody little stuff for the most part, for the people that I really seen. I seen a couple ratchets sticking out. We ain't gonna say no, I don't know what it was. I seen a couple ratchets sticking out. Okay. But for the most part, everybody looked it pretty decent. So then Contessa, she ain't come because, like I said, she was talking about her dad in the beginning of the episode. So her dad is going through some things and she's dealing with him trying to come back in her life and her kid's life. So something went on with the airport or something like that. So she's not there, but her husband came in her spot, which is still cool. You feel me? Somebody showed up. And so, Dr. Mariah and her husband, they walk in. Mariah walk in like, everybody that ain't doctors or isn't doctors. Do I gotta get my doctor terminology on? Everybody that isn't a doctor is walking in as if they are a doctor, So, Mariah walking as if she is a doctor, honey. And Mariah came in throwing shade, at Heavenly, talking about, something about some greasy hair. I can't term it all out, but she throws some shade at Heavenly. And I hope they can work that out. But they just, I mean, Mariah and Heavenly, like, how can y'all work out something when y'all both the type of people where even if y'all do work it out, it's going to be somebody else. You know, y'all going to have a next victim that y'all got issue with. So it's not really, you know what I mean? It's always going to be somebody. So, I mean, work it out, whatever. It's still going to be a problem somewhere anyway. So then, you know, Dr. Heavenly end up speaking. Do they? Yeah, Dr. Heavenly end up speaking to Mariah, but that's after Toya and Eugene arrive. So Toya and Eugene, they arrive in the party, and Eugene is just looking like the Nutty Professor. He gives you that Nutty Professor vibe. I mean, he's like one of those guys where you could tell that he's just been hidden in the books all his life. And he's one of those, like, you know, he worked to get where he at. Like, his education is why he is where he at. And that's facts. Nothing else. Like, you know how you might slide by? You know how, like, a girl like me, you know, I gotta work, but, you know, you feel me. But he really had to use his education to get where he at. Not saying that I don't, but I'm just saying, like, he really, his head in the books is really what got him where he at. And he walking like Nutty Professor, like, what's going on? You know? And, like, he just like, okay, something for me. Okay. Like, I don't know. He didn't even know. And so, Simone, she all feeling all freaky and flirtatious on everybody except her husband. And so, Toya, you know, just was talking about Contessa, and she didn't call her, and then she's talking about Quad, and Quad didn't come. It's like everybody that didn't show up is really bothering Toya, you know, and Toya still have an issue with Contessa anyway because of the whole tax party and what Contessa said about the money you still spending. You know, Contessa just keep it real. You gotta understand the background Contessa come from. She just say what's on her mind. That's just what she do. Doctor or no doctor, you know, you know how, you know, you know how it is. You still gonna speak your mind if you know, just some people like that. Some people can still get good positions in life, but still know how to speak their mind. And that's Contessa. And, so then Dr. Heavenly ended up speaking to Mariah, and Mariah like, I don't speak to dentists, I'm a doctor. And that's how she really would act if she were a doctor, but she's not. So that's why God put certain people in certain positions for certain reasons. And that's one of the reasons why. And so, Heavenly was just like, she seen some kind of dentist. Look all that work in her mouth, okay? And so, then Simone and them, they still live in this house, that house. We already talked about that. Dr. G didn't come. Of course, you know, him and Quad going through issues. He's trying to avoid everybody just like Quad is, you know. And Dr. Jackie and Curtis, you know, are kind of talking about, you know, the issues that they already had so they can understand it. Because Dr. Jackie, she takes up for Quad, and I respect her for that. She the only one to take up for Quad when Quad not there. Everybody else is like, why she not here? Why she not here? Well, Mariah kind of took up for her a little bit, but at the same time, I don't trust her. I don't trust Mariah. I don't trust her. Now, Dr. Jackie, I believe she'll keep that same energy no matter what. But Mariah, her energy, sometimes it can be on and it can be off. So I don't trust that energy, even if she is acting like she understands. But Dr. Jackie really understands coming from a woman who been through it, you know. So then Toya starts talking about why Contessa not here. And then the husband tell her that she's sick. Because she get on the mic and give this shady speech. Talking about why Contessa not here. You know what I mean? And so her husband end up telling her, you know, well, she not here because of her dad. Like, you ain't going to put my woman on blast. And I don't blame him. That's what I want my man to do. If I'm not there, you speak for me. Okay? That's what you're supposed to do. You speak for me. You don't let nobody be talking bad about me and I'm not there. Like he said to her face. Okay? So, then he put Contessa on the phone with Dr. Heavenly. You know, they call him, put Contessa on the phone. And then Toya all, like, you can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. That was just so classless. Girl, you put this girl on speakerphone, on the microphone at your speech. It's not even for you. This for your husband. It's not even about you. And, you know what I mean? It's not about you, Toya. So what if she didn't come? She telling you why, but your husband like, he's good. It's for him, not you. So why you worried? If he's okay, did you have this for your man or you? That's the question I want to know. So then Contessa just on the phone, and you know, she just like confused. But I know Contessa gonna get her all the way together when she see her. You know, so that was basically the end of the episode. It ends like that, and you know, Dr. Contessa husband just like, hey, said to her face. And I feel that, you know, don't be talking about my wife and she not here and she got issues that's going on that, you know, that she going through. And I understand she didn't call you and stuff like that, but apparently she don't fool with you like that. Like Contessa has said before, she texts Quad to see how Quad was doing. So apparently she don't fool with you like that, Toya, okay? So I wouldn't be, you bringing more attention to her and she not even here. All right, so that is the end of that episode. That is my thoughts and how I feel about that episode. I hope y'all feeling my costume, because I came in costume today just like everybody else. I can be a doctor too, okay? And make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below your thoughts and opinions about this episode. Let me know if I left anything out.
Tell me